Morning, Ben.
This
Bear with us, guys, just making sure that the connection is good.
hopefully it won't do any more of that cutting out.
Let us know in the chat, guys, if you can hear us. Let us know how the picture is. Would appreciate that. Like I said,
Internet. That's how old this area is. It's not even an option. They don't even have lines. Starlink, like what is the other option?
just gonna try and pull it up on my phone here and see what that connection is like. This is the first rack of the day. Good connection there for Martin. I believe he is going to leave Brady a shot on this 12. Or sorry, on the 2-ball. Sorry, early morning. On the 2-ball, but not an easy shot. On the 2-ball, but not an easy shot. Just looking at the shape from on the 5 here. Not terribly difficult, but definitely would prefer not to shoot it all the way down the table. Looks like he's opting to go for the combination. Left himself nice and straight. Five ball comes out, makes it a little bit tougher. Tough cut. Or does he play the safety here?
Still cutting in and out.
Looks like it's better now. Did you reset it?
Well, if I reset it, that would have shut off.
Yeah, it was just spinning before. Now it looks like it's better. So hopefully the connection is better, you guys. Oh, saved by the point. These guys are working out their morning stroke, which is to be expected. Martin would like to be kind of on the lower third center table for this 9. Oh, he underhit it. You gotta underhit or overhit that. Left himself tough here. Let me know how the connection is, everyone. We were having some issues when we first came on, but I think we've worked it out now. It appears to be okay on our end. Martin didn't quite get there on the 9. Brady's going to have to cut this all the way up to the top pocket. Nice shot by Brady. Left himself a tough cut on this 10. First match of the day. Tough 10 ball. Good attempt by Brady there. Hit it with just enough speed, just over pocket weight, so that if he misses it, it comes out and leaves him tough. A little bit of a two-way there. Looks like Martin's called the left center pocket. Two rails into the side, three rails. Oh no. Many rails and the cue ball.
Bit of a scrappy first game, no?
It was not terrible. Not terrible.
Well, hopefully.
Struggling a little bit with the shape, these guys.
Yeah.
Could have made it a little easier, but made some good shots, good safeties.
Morning match.
Morning match, first match of the day. First game of the day, even.
Kind of an interesting format because both players know they have to play good, but they also both know that it's going to be close, that most matches are always going to be close.
That's right.
Where, I mean, in other tournaments, Brady might be coming in there thinking, oh, I'll just run over this guy quick. Get to the next match.
Brady should be thinking that, but he never assumes that.
No.
Brady's
Not
such
at-
a humble, great player.
Yeah, not at his expertise level. He knows. Never take anything for granted, and treat every opponent equally. And let's see how his break is. He's very well known for hitting this 10-ball break pretty sweet. You watch him crank it. He's got awesome timing. He kind of like extra winds up.
How many racks do you think Brady has done in his lifetime? Are we in the millions?
Oh, yeah, for sure in the millions.
The guy has got so much experience under his belt.
How good is that break? Both balls in the side.
Oh,
He almost made the 8 in the top left as well. That bank will go sometimes, but he's got the 1 right where he needs it. Cue ball in the middle.
Ben is pretty quiet. You say we can turn Ben up a little bit. He's the voice you want to hear anyway.
I thought you were super loud. That's why I was turning you down. Maybe it's just this soundboard.
It could be just the soundboard because you're super quiet in my headphones too.
Really?
Yeah.
I know he bought these headsets from Ryan.
Oh.
Should have just used our own.
Should have probably just used our own. We could probably
Live and learn.
put that on the list for next investment. Some good headphones would be great. Hopefully Ben is better now. You want to let us know, Brianne? I turned him up a little bit. Does he need to be turned up even more?
Hopefully not. Even if we didn't get the internet figured out, there's zero we could do about it today on a Sunday.
Well, I mean, we could go old school. We could go old school
And what?
and just stream with my
Confused.
phone, or I could
Oh,
get Grant to bring my laptop. And we could do just do it from a laptop out there, I
You
guess.
still need Wi-Fi or something.
Yeah.
You could stream from your phone, but you're going to use an absolute crazy amount of data streamed from your phone all day.
Well, it's a good thing I got a good plan.
You're at the mercy of the internet most days, unfortunately.
You'd think that there would be that they would supply all these businesses with great internet, like especially being inner city.
I think this is the problem is you're super loud. So it's coming in that I'm quiet. Like you're like wicked loud in my headset.
Oh, really?
That's why they're saying still quieter than you, but better for sure. Maybe you
Well,
can turn yours down a little bit so it's not like
turn mine
destroying
down.
my ears. I don't know how long I'd even last sitting here, to be honest. Super loud. Stream is smooth now. That's good news.
Perfect.
Because it started like wicked, wicked choppy
Yeah,
there.
it was
It's
really
weird.
terrible. Thanks, Brienne.
Speaking of smooth, that was pretty smooth.
Look at that. We blinked and Brady's on the 8 ball already.
This guy's got the smoothest stroke around. Yeah, and he doesn't waste any time. We talk about pool all the time, Brady and I, and
His tempo is so good.
he's like a purist of
Yeah.
the game. You know, he doesn't like the funny business. So
Look at
it's
that.
like get to it, right? Don't waste any time. Just don't need to be hot dogging it and doing anything goofy. Just get down and shoot the balls in, right? And he loves pool.
Yeah, he does. He almost hit that 8 ball too good. Came back a little too far.
I think he plays it touch of inside. Yeah. Little draw, touch of inside. How sweet is that? He made that look wicked easy, and it wasn't.
No. I love watching him play.
Oh, he's definitely in my top favorite players to watch. He has a unique style, but it's very, very efficient and super smooth. His technique is awesome. Nick should be in and out this weekend, you'd think. I saw him here last night. He
Yeah.
was dropping stuff off, picking stuff up.
Nick, he's always so busy. He's the best.
He'll be here for the Hui Memorial, which is the next big tournament we have here at Leather Pockets coming up in 3 weeks' time. Going to be a good one. 96 players filled it in 2 days. Filled the field.
$10,000 added.
Doesn't hurt to help fill
That is
it.
going to be a great event.
And Nick will be set up during that event, I think, with doing some cue work. And
Perfect.
if you guys need a tip done, that'd be a time to get it done. Three weeks till that one. I'm excited. This one is just a warm-up for that one, really, for me.
Yeah, there's only a few events that I really look forward to every year. The Hui being in one, the Len being another.
Yeah, there's some good ones, but
Yeah.
those are two of the big ones for sure.
Yeah,
Jim said the Len will be 10,000 added as well.
awesome.
Yeah. So that'll be another fun one, but that's a bit different. That one's got a handicapped entry fee. A little more open for everybody to play. Oh, how sweet is he hitting
Ooh,
them?
God,
Oh,
that
he
was
missed
good.
both side balls
Yeah,
though.
he did.
Is the
Just,
four railer going? It's not.
just both side pockets, just a little high on either of them.
That's almost like he hit it too good. Okay, Martin. Gotta get to work here. He's almost covered the spot already. Only 20 minutes in, and it's already not looking great if you're Martin. You gotta kind of slow this guy down a bit. You don't want to let him start free stroking you. But like any player, if you can keep it tight, Brady will get a bit tight too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He gets nervous too. Nice shot that is.
Yeah, Martin's made a couple of really nice shots already.
Both.
That first match, he had a couple of tough ones, and his stroke is really good this morning.
Both these players had a couple good opening round matches. Martin baggled his first opponent.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He played a pretty good match against James yesterday. Brady had a tough one first round against Ray, went hill. And then he played pretty good in his second one. I think Brady handled his second opponent. This is round 3 of the A side. We got a ton of pool to play today. Absolute ton.
We're finishing tonight. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a late one last night, I heard.
Yeah, we'll finish tomorrow morning, but it'll be early in the morning.
Oh, I see.
Like 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling it's going to be at least 1-ish.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we got a lot of pool to play today. It depends how the matches go, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, for example, Larry's playing a race over there and it's 11-4. If Jared was to win like 4-2, that's going to speed up the tournament massively. If Larry was to win 11-3, well, then that's going to be a
yeah.
really long match, right?
Yeah, there were a couple of long ones yesterday that kind of
A ton of long ones.
held things up a little bit.
I was responsible for one of those too,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Those long, those big,
Big
big
races.
races.
Yeah.
I think Larry and Peter was
Yeah.
a 12-3 race.
Yeah, Larry had the exact same fortune I had, just minus 2 games. Larry made a huge comeback.
Huge.
It was kind of nice because then we both got to, compare notes on how it felt.
Yeah.
It looks like he's over there down 1-0 to Jared, which is worrying when you got to go to 11. Jared goes to 4. A couple other good matches too. Warren and Joshua. Who else we got over there? Hansel and Ruel. I know young Denzel was playing this morning.
That kid's going to be a monster.
Yeah, he's a machine. He's going to be taking the lunch money. Well, he's looking pretty good here to get himself on the board. Does a 9 go on the side?
It sure does.
Looks pretty available, right? Tables are rolling really good right now. Easy to trickle that one in when they're rolling straight.
Yep. I like how this is looking. I favor Martin to get on the board here. He seems pretty focused.
And a good time to do it right before Brady covers that 3-game spot.
Yeah.
Now you're staying in control, keeping the lead more or less.
Get over.
That'll do. Anywhere past half is fine. Just going to use the extension. Got to get his extension out, I think. Could use the rest, but these shots are way more comfortable with just an extension on the back of the cue. Super necessary in 9-foot pool, unless you're 9 feet tall. And then I don't envy how your back will feel.
What extension do you use the most? The 3-inch or the 8-inch?
I only have one, and it's 8.
The 8-inch.
I think the 3 is more of a gimmicky thing, like if you shot with it sometimes. Some people like to shoot with it like all the time, you know what I mean? I think Klatt has about 5 of them. It's like one for each shot.
Yeah.
No Sunday 10-ball, Joshi. We'd have to have more tables for that. Next week. Back to normal next week.
Yeah. It is going to be packed full of fair matches today.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely
all day.
Using all these 9-foot tables today, that's for sure.
Make sure you have your laptops and your phones charged. Probably be going to after midnight tonight to finish this up.
I think I'm only like 2 tables away. I play Enon, Rainin, Corrales.
It's a good match.
Yeah, it's a 9-5 race. It's going to be a tough one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
Both.
if I beat Warren yesterday, then I was playing Josh today with a 12-3 race. So, could have been worse. It's not often you'd say you're on the B side, and it could have been worse. You could be on the A side still.
Yeah.
I'm just out here to have some fun. Warm up for the Hui.
That's right. This is Martin's first break of the day.
Oh, I like the speed he hit that at. He didn't try to overpower it. And that's all you need to do. Those balls will go on the side at that speed. Saw Brady kind of almost hit it too hard, I thought. Bit of a reach on this one. Probably need the extension on there again. And getting to the 2 is not easy here. Might draw 2 rails by missing the 9 a bit. Come around the backside of the 2. This is a bit tricky, this position. I don't think the 2 goes in the low right. If it does, that kind of change everything. You could slow roll this with inside juice.
I think it does. I think it passes the 3.
Pockets are playing a little more forgiving right now. Joshi needs something to do. Come play some action matches on the 7-foot and watch the
Right.
tournament while you're at it. There's going to be plenty to play on the 7-foots too. They'll be matching up. I think Jared's up 2-0 on Larry. I'm pretty sure. Larry gonna have to make another huge comeback.
Those are tough.
I ran out of gas after that one yesterday, first match. By
Yeah.
the time I got to Warren, it was like I had used it all up. He played really well too. This is double hard with the rest. If I'm using a rest here, I might even contemplate a save. The only problem is you got to get it tight. You're playing Brady. You don't want to play some loose safety. Oh, he comes around
Oh,
the world.
did he make it? Yeah, he did.
Nice shot. My first thought was come around like that, but that side pocket's huge. And he flirted with it. If you catch a horn, either horn, coming around that way, you're in big trouble. That was a really good shot. And only going to 6. These games are big.
Martin's been playing really good. He's been putting so much time in on the table, though. His game has 10x'd on the 9-foot since a year or 2 ago.
Since he bought a table.
Yeah.
Got a sweet gold crown. He's got it in his basement. Just hitting balls here and there makes big difference. I wonder if I maybe have the score wrong. Maybe Larry's up 3-0. Every time I look over, Jared's shooting. The score says 3-0 now. It's just hard to believe, right? Couldn't be 3-0 for Jared, could it?
I can't see.
His Fargo would skyrocket if he beat Larry 4-0. Gonna have to spot him next time. It's another dangerous player over there. I see shooting Jezreel Reno. He's a super potter. That guy can pot from everywhere.
Well, this 7 ball looks. Is that the 7?
Yeah.
Looks tight for Martin there.
Does he have enough of it? He's down on it like he's got it. No.
Yeah, it's tight. It looks like he's
He could try the bank in the low left if he doesn't have it and send the cue ball up near the 9. Oh, he had it.
great shot. That was
That's
a great shot.
And it's good to stand up like that. Be sure, it's a little close. And recognize the moment. This is a big moment early in the match. Brady kind of had control. You've kind of retaken control. You're only going to be 4 games away from taking this match. You got to be sure on this one. Derek Moore says, meh, Fargo. Yeah, my thoughts exactly after yesterday. It's fun, though. Everybody's having fun. That's the main thing.
That is the big point of it, yeah.
And the pool room is doing great, Super busy in here yesterday. Really nice to see.
It was packed in here all day.
So we'll keep doing these big events as long as they keep going off like that, right?
I honestly, I would rather see these Fargo Fair match tournaments rather than, the cap tournaments, the 580 and unders.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A big thing with LP is everybody's always allowed to play. The only exception being, and this is something you and I need to talk about too, is a ladies' event that we have to schedule soon. Haven't had one in 2 years.
Yeah.
And we have a little more open time in November and maybe the first week of December this year, so we could maybe squeeze something in, or we can figure it out for next year. But
Maybe.
that would be the only exception to everybody's always welcome here. We want it to be, even if there's one tournament a year, I always tell people I'm like a 1% chance to win. It's this one. But there's a tournament for everybody. We had a one pocket tournament. We had doubles. We have 3-man teams. We have
Well, that's the
all
big
kinds
thing,
of
right?
different
Like
stuff, right?
making
Mix
it
it up.
inclusive so that everybody can join. I mean, let's face it, there's so many lower end players that just don't feel comfortable putting in that big amount of money. And that's,
Mhm.
it used to be like that 20 years ago, but that's just not the sign of the times now,
That's right.
So you have to adjust with the times, and it is what it is. The best you can do is the best you can do. Right? And so if it's inclusive and everybody just shows up and everybody's having fun and it's good for the venue, there will always be those open tournaments,
That's right.
for those old school guys.
There's other tournaments.
But
And we have a few of those we sprinkle in too, of
Yep.
course, right?
Yep.
Something for everybody.
Like the Hui.
Yeah.
Like the
Hui's a
Hui,
perfect
right? I mean,
example.
that's $10,000 added, and let's be honest. I mean, it kind of favors those top end players, but something for everybody.
But anybody who knows Calgary knows that there's 40 other players who can beat all those players at any given moment. So, like yesterday, Warren played really, really good against me. The Fargo fair match didn't mean nothing. He won 6-4.
Yeah.
If it was a race to 7, he was going to win.
But the point of it too is
Most likely.
to make both ends sweat.
Mhm.
It makes you play a little harder.
But
It makes Warren play a little harder.
He's one of those guys in an open tournament. He can knock off some of those
Yeah.
big guys.
Yeah.
There's so many guys in Calgary like that.
He's definitely the underdog, but it's not surprising if he pulls off a win.
That's right. That's right.
I don't mind it. Like I said, I would much rather see these kind of events than the cap tournaments.
Mm-hmm. I just really can't tell the score over there with Jared and Larry. It might be 3-2.
Yeah, I can't.
On
I
the
can't see
furthest
past-
table away. Yeah.
I can't see past this poll, so
Yeah, you wouldn't.
you're gonna have to.
You wouldn't be able to see it anyway.
No, you're gonna have to let us know on that one. Looks like Brady's calling the cut here. The back cut on the 1.
Bit of a two-way shot. He knows if he overcuts it, it goes behind the 5.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, not his first walk in the park. This
Yeah.
guy.
Great two-way shot.
Yeah, he's such a smart player, and I'm always looking for those kind of shots because he'll show me something every time. That one I happen to see, but don't always see it until after, and then I go, "Oh wow, that was smart." That's why I love watching pool.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of smart, this looks like a good shot. This is going to work out for him.
Yep,
Not only did he get cover, but he's opened up that 2 ball as well.
he did. Brady, I think, has the edge of this 1 ball. So making contact isn't going to be a problem.
I think it's super thin. Yeah, I see him looking.
It's just,
And
where
then
does he want to leave?
Maybe the double kiss is on. You have to watch this one. Should be able to spin away from it. Oh, he had plenty of it. But yeah, look at the double kiss was there. Wow. There was a lot of moving parts in that shot.
A little fortune there because I don't think that 1 ball passes the 7.
No, definitely not. But if you're Martin, you're happy you're not glued to the 6 here because
That
it
is
almost
true.
looked like that was going to be the
It could have been real bad.
Okay, good shot. I used to fight these demons when I was playing Edwin as a young man. Was like, how good do I have to play this safety?
Yeah.
And should I keep playing them? Because he keeps kicking safe out of it. Every time I play safe, it doesn't work.
Well,
but
I mean, these
you
guys
just have
like,
to keep playing the right shot.
yeah, like Brady and Edwin and, Stan, all these guys. These guys are old school. They would much rather kick at a ball than jump a ball, right?
Yeah, he doesn't
They
even
have
contemplate the jump here. Yeah.
so much knowledge that way. Whereas the
Nine
new
outta-
millennial players would much rather get their jumper.
Federer would have had his jump cue out a long time
Oh,
ago.
for sure.
Yeah. And 9 out of 10 new age players would have, but these guys kick so well.
So good.
But I used to battle those demons like, you know, how do you play a good enough safe? But really, it's just play the right shot. Oh, just try to keep playing the right shots. Eventually, get paid off, you know. And it did. I've got paid off lots from playing the right shot in the long run. This was smart too. I didn't see him going that way. That was a really good shot. A lot of good things could happen there. He didn't really get fully contained on the safe, but tough to pot this one and get shape on the two. And I think I'm going to hang out for like one or two more games, and then I'm going to go get my cues out. See if I can hit a ball or two and maybe beat Rainen. You never know. Stranger things have happened. If not, I'll gladly come chat with everybody here all day.
Yeah, for sure. You know where we'll be.
That's right. You're easy to find. We should get Peter in at some point pretty soon. He's got a match too, though. He's only a couple tables after me.
Oh, is that right? I may be flying solo for majority of the day here.
I think early afternoon. We'll see how Peter and I fare. I mean, I don't hate his chances. He's getting like a big spot from a lot of the field. Kind of like my teammate over there, Jared, if you guys are wondering why I'm so interested in that match. He's getting a good spot from a lot of the field, and he's playing awesome.
Martin's looking for a hit on this one ball. Oh, what a great shot.
Yeah, good hit.
That was a good hit.
I hate it when this happens because I just made this awesome hit, but it's like the same thing as ball in hand.
Yeah, pretty
it's
close.
The worst.
Pretty close.
He might put it there from ball in hand. You know what I mean? I hate that. I did that to Warren yesterday. He had me on 2 fouls. He's going to just destroy me. And I hit it, but didn't do any good. He just had another layup safety, and I was in jail again. I'm like, well, at least I'm on 0 now.
Oh, what a great shot by Brady. I was just thinking, how's he going to get to that too? There's so much traffic.
Oh, he snuck around the 5 with inside juice.
Yeah, squirted around the 5.
Man, just dropping the knowledge bombs on us here.
Just love watching him play.
That was a good shot. A pretty cool picture earlier in the week. I think it was Friday night. Vino and Brady and Jim.
Yeah, Jim White has kind of moved to the area, so he's going to be commuting between Calgary and Toronto, it sounds like, for 50-50 kind of the year. It's great having him around.
Oh, it's a neat picture because him and Brady played the world team or the world doubles final in snooker a number of years ago. And it's pretty cool to have them in the same room. The final of something like that is just super neat.
We're so fortunate here. We get so many legends in this room, right? Just in the Alberta area, there's some great tournaments between Leather Pocket and Hidden Spot and Top Shots. Like, those are probably the 3 biggest rooms in Alberta. But like the caliber of play here is I mean, we think it's normal, but to most that are not from here, it's pretty overwhelming.
It's very high level.
Very. So we're very lucky.
Martin made a pretty decent shot there. I think he was trying to draw a little closer to the 5, but he got the gap between the 9-10.
I like how this is looking.
Yeah. Just got to be careful here. Got to, like I said, recognize these moments. I mean, every game is big, but you kind of got momentum. You want to keep it here. Brady just made a big mistake on a pretty routine ball. You want to punish him for it. Make sure he remembers that, you know. And it could just be the game winner, you know.
Could be. And for a morning match, Martin is hitting the ball real good. It doesn't surprise me with Brady because Brady's just got so much experience and he's an early bird kind of guy.
He is
He
an
actually
early bird.
prefers morning matches
Oh.
rather than the late night matches, which is
Yeah.
the opposite of most players, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me that Brady's on the ball in the
If
morning.
it started at noon, he'd still be here at 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, Martin was here decent amount early. He's definitely been paying attention and watching other players and seeing that, they always come prepared too. They don't show up late.
No, I'm impressed with Martin's level of play this morning. So a lot of people struggle with those. Not like it was a super early morning match, but I mean 10:30. A lot of pool players don't like
day,
playing,
yeah.
Before 2 p.m.
And it was a long day yesterday. So.
It was. He's hitting the ball real good. Didn't really want to bump that 9. He was trying to avoid that, but.
Yeah, now he might have to bump the 10 too. He cuts this 9 on the side. He's looking at laying up underneath it, I think, like floating the 9 and then playing the 10 on the other side, but almost rather put a little more stroke on the 9 and get the cue ball into the 10. Tough to tell the angle from here, though. We do have a side view, might help a bit on this shot. Let's see. Definitely a steeper cut than the end view showed. Oh, he did well.
What a great shot.
He did well. Nice. Let's leave it on that side view for a second. Nice pink glove he's got there. Pretty sporty.
He walked in this morning and said, "Are you going to the golf course?" Like, you're very campus rec today.
Yeah, he is. He looks ready for a golf tournament.
He's like, well, if I lose out, I can go straight to the golf course.
That's right.
But he is fighting tooth and nail.
A big shout out to Leather Pocket for the added money again. 500 added to this tournament. And Larry Walper for all the hard work organizing and running the event. He's done an awesome job, as always.
These tournaments are really taxing on the TD. I don't think a lot of people realize how much work it is to organize it coming up to the event. It's like running the event is the easy part.
Mm-hmm.
It's answering all the questions, and especially Fargo rated events, right? It's just so many messages.
Yeah, and trying to organize all the money and whose email transfer is this, and yeah, it's a lot. Okay, I think I'm going to watch this game, then I'm going to run away.
Sure.
And we are live on Facebook and YouTube, so make sure you guys share that stream. Lots for us all day. Plenty of great pool.
Lots and lots and lots of matches today. It is going to end tonight. Rain or snow. It's supposed to rain here today.
I'll forget that you said the other word.
But it's going to be a late one tonight, I would assume. So, going to be lots of pool to watch today.
Lost the cue ball a bit there. Did he make one? I don't think he did. Yeah, you can see he's not happy with himself because he didn't hit it square. It's a big thing in this. You got to try to hit that one as full as you can. If you cut it a little, you don't often make the balls in the side that you should. But nothing routine here. Brady trying to find the angle on the 2. That's going to get him somewhere on the 3. We'll kind of get caught up in these situations a bit. He wouldn't.
Oh, he's going into it.
Of moving it, but he doesn't always need to. But yeah, he's going to move from this angle for sure. But sometimes you can just lay up beside it and then just play a nice safe. You see him do that a lot. He's very smart because it's a higher percentage play than moving it and hoping something good happens,
Oh, that was not good.
I'm surprised he didn't see that. I think he was maybe trying to hit a little softer and cut it a little more on the 10 to avoid that, but to me it looked like that was wired. It looked like that was always going to happen. I mean, unless he underhit it, right? He probably just makes the jump anyway. He's pretty handy with this cue for a snooker player, I should say. Let's watch the technique. He's got a nice snap of the wrist here. See that nice loose snap. He's going to get a rub on the 10. No.
We're playing early tens?
Yes.
I guess I should know that.
Yeah. Call shot. Brian Harder. Welcome. It's going good. See how this match goes today. Hopefully there's multiples of that word. You're going to need to win a lot of games today.
There is going to be a lot of matches to win today.
I feel like I would have to win in the range of 90 games. Maybe more.
That sounds about right.
Every match is raised to 9 or more.
I haven't even looked at the draw. Are you guys halfway yet? No? A third? A third of the way in?
Oh, maybe a third, yeah. Well, Digital Pool says we're 57%.
Oh, okay.
That's
Could be.
according to number of matches played, right? Not
Could
how
be.
far in the draw. They just count overall matches, right? You have 100 matches, we played 57
Yeah.
of them. But as far as players knocked out,
Well, and
We're
we have
not.
to remember, too, like, he did not
he
miss that by much.
tried to rip the bank. Can't say I blame him. You do got to play a little on the touch aggressive side when you're playing a player like Brady.
I don't know if I don't think that 4-ball passes the 7. He's got to play in off the 7.
Yeah, you can maybe combo it too.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah, combo the 7. But we have to remember, too, like, this tournament here is played on 8-9 foots. And I was saying to Larry yesterday that I think that the players in the area, for the last few years, have been kind of spoiled because we've been typically playing the big tournaments A side on the 9 foots and B side on the 7 foot, so they
Yeah.
move quite quickly.
Very much. Gotten
Whereas,
used to that.
yeah, we're only playing on 8-9 foots this tournament, and so the waits are longer, the matches are longer. It's a little bit more painful for the players. They're back to the olden days where they, had the big weights in between.
And it won't be as bad for the future tournaments. We have 2 more 9-foot diamonds on the way.
2 more coming, so we'll have 10 tables here.
There's talks of 4 more after that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That would be great.
Nice combo there from Brady where he controlled the 4 beautifully. Easy to let the 4 get lost there when he played the combo, but he held it perfect. He made a pretty nice shot on the 4 as well to just tickle off the 8. Big game. Every game is really big for him now. He wants to keep Martin like way away from 5,
Yeah.
Keep him off the hill for a bit.
Nice punch there to come out for the 6.
But I don't think he'll be thinking that. Brady would be thinking, just win this game. Make these shots. Do what he needs to do here and worry about the rest later.
Yeah. That's usually Brady's thought process, right?
He's very much
Just one game at a time.
very much zen on the outside, but you do never really know what's going on the inside. Right now he's
Well, he pretty much said what he was thinking right there.
yeah, right now we got to
Did we jinx him?
read some lips. No, I don't think so.
Was
I
it-
always say to Grant,
that
I said,
wasn't us, right?
you can't jinx these good players. They're just too good. They don't get jinxed. Just sometimes they miss. They're human. He was trying to just cheat it a little, I got caught doing that once yesterday against Warren too, and it cost me a game. Try to pinch the pocket a little, create an angle that's not there,
Yep.
And he did. He had more angle than he wanted on the 6, and he wanted to just try to cheat it to get it straighter and rattle the ball.
Good stroke by
This is gonna
Martin
go
there.
right behind the 9. No, he got all of it. Nice shot.
That was a great shot.
If there was a crowd, they would be clapping after that shot. That was good. This is a big game.
We should have a sound effect for that. The golf clap.
We really should.
Morning, Jarrett. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you could share the stream, we would really appreciate it. Some great matches today.
I'm surprised he didn't draw to the other side
I
of
was
the 9.
just thinking that.
Maybe this combo is a lot easier than it looks.
I
from
don't
here.
know.
see the side view.
These are always tough.
Oh.
Nails it. A little.
It was not in the heart of the pocket. That was the body English there.
Yeah,
And he leaned it in a bit. He plays a lot
hip pump
of straight pool. He's a big fan of straight pool, mostly because he has the best straight pool table you could possibly have. So combos aren't so bad. If you play straight pool, you do play a lot of combos. Anyway, I better go get my cues out.
Sure.
Figure out what I'm doing with my life.
Make a run for it. All right, so it looks like it's just me and all of you guys. Well, it looks like Martin is going to take a quick break here and just refresh his beverage. So if you're just tuning in, we are here at the Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This is the Fargo Fair Match. Medium weight. That will determine your race, depending on your Fargo. Thanks to Leather Pocket for hosting these great events. Such good hosts. Nick's Q Innovation, if you're from the Calgary or Alberta area, you'll know who Nick is. He does great Q work, and from what Ben says, I think he's going to be set up here for the Barry Hui Memorial Tournament that's happening in 3 weeks. This is going to be a great event. $10,000 added. We have, I want to venture to say, I think there's like 13 players over 700, I think is what we looked at yesterday. So lots of great players coming out of the woodwork for that one. I think it's going to be a great one. So make sure you mark that on your calendar to tune in. That one there is going to be, how many players for that one, Ben? 96? Open that tournament up to 96, but that is going to be played A side on the 9 foots and B side on the 7 foot. So that's going to run a little bit quicker than just playing on 8, 9 foots. The weights will be a little bit less. You're welcome, Jarrett. It's always good to come back in the booth every once in a while, you know. I do miss it. Just life is busy. But it's nice that we have Peter chipping in now, so it doesn't make it so taxing on everybody. Just Grant's always been so busy, and Ben with the pool room now is time is tough to come by for these guys. So really great to have Peter on board, doing a fantastic job. We definitely appreciate him. Nice to be able to kind of take turns and rotate through, you know. Good morning, Wayne. Thanks for tuning in. You share the stream, guys. We would really appreciate it. We are streaming to Facebook and YouTube today. We're about halfway through the tournament, I think. But still lots of pool to play today. We are, like I said, only playing on 8, 9 foots, so not going as quickly as our other tournaments where we're playing B-side on the 7 foots. The weights are a little bit longer. But it's nice to play the event on one table size for sure. Every once in a while. Make sure you got your chargers out. Like I said, lots of great matches today. I assume we're going to be going into after midnight for the finals. Brady's made a couple of uncharacteristic mistakes. Uncharacteristic mistakes. Missed that combo. I mean, it wasn't a gimme, but I definitely favor him to make those kind of shots. Missed a fairly routine 4-ball earlier in the last game. That got Martin back to the table. And Martin seems focused this morning. He definitely gets up for these challenge matches, especially when you're playing a legend like Brady on the stream. Looks like he got up and got all of his ducks in a row this morning. He is on it. Played some great shots. Tic-tac-toe for Martin here. This is going to get him to the hill. Which is not great news for Brady. 9-6 race. But it doesn't even look like Martin may not even need that spot. He's been playing great. So Martin on the hill versus Brady Gollin. Just going to check the bracket here. The bracket is online on Digital Pool, everyone. So if you are interested in checking out the scores there. And this is, in fact, the third round of the A side that we're watching here. So even if Brady doesn't get past Martin here, he is still in the event. Just put to the B side. Looks like a dry break here from Martin. And it looks like Brady's going to play a little bit of cat and mouse on this one ball. Not the easiest table. That what is that, 4-6 is tied up right by the cue ball there. 5 and 7 not in a favorable place. A little tricky to get on those. Definitely that 7 ball. Well, Martin didn't miss that 1 ball by much. We'll see what Brady can do with this ball in hand here. Like I said, this is not an easy table to get out on. Chris says Martin's on fire. He certainly is. I'm really impressed with his level of play this morning. Like I said, it's not easy to come out of the gates first match of the day on the stream versus somebody like Brady and hit the ball so well. a safety here. Lock him up behind the 6. No. Oh, it went by the 6. I did not know that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess even the great players struggle. Brady's just not getting the rolls this morning. Oh, but what a great hit. Great hit, but leaks out for Martin. Hello, Darcy Wiltz. Nice to see you online. Brady does need a little bit of luck, Blaine. Just not catching the rolls this morning, and that is just the way it goes sometimes. I favored Martin to make that 5-ball, but this may be one of the breaks that Brady needs to get back in this match. It is not over until it's over. And if you've watched Brady play, in the past, Brady knows how to grind out these players. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Martin's been pretty successful at cutting in these balls this morning. He's made a couple of great cuts already today. Yeah, Len, I've been kind of spouting that all morning. I'm really impressed with Martin this morning. He is focused. He is out there to chalk up this win against Brady. He wants it. He came prepared today. Maybe I jinxed him on that cut though. He cut in a couple of really thin ones already this morning. Didn't like that, but maybe we're a little deceived by the camera angle. Brady's just not loving his shape on the 6-ball here. This is going to make it tough to get back for the 7. Looks like he hit it good, but oh, I thought maybe he had a little bit more weight and he's going to be shooting off the rail, but I think he's all right here. Four more balls to stay in this game, Brady. Sometimes it's like quicksand, it's like a player struggles, and then the harder you try to fight your way out of it, the more you struggle. Deeper in the dirt you get. That seems like things just not going Brady's way this morning. But if Martin can just hang on, pot 3 more balls, he can chalk this up as a fantastic win. Keeping it together. I know his heart is thumping, because who wouldn't want to chalk up a win against Brady Gollin? This medium Fargo fair match was a 9-6 race. And it doesn't look like Martin even needed the spot. Beat the spot. What a great match and a great win for Martin. As much as we're surprised to see Brady not win this match, it's nice to see that they're human, you know? Thanks, Jesse. Martin just walked by my window and gave me the old fist pump. I know he wanted it, so I'm super proud of him. Great job. Like I said, that was an A side match, so we will see Brady again, I'm sure, on the B side. And that probably, I'm hoping, just lights a fire under Brady like it would. So we're going to do a quick reset, everyone. Get ready for the next match. I'm going to find out who that is, and we will be back shortly. Don't go far. We'll be right back.